Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Claude Makelele, a player whose name entered the very language of the game, Jim.
Yeah, but his arrival in English football, Peter, I felt was key in taking the title from the previous season's Invincibles. And his first goal in English football was scored on what was the homecoming of the new champions, was it not?
Yeah, stoppage time penalty. He missed it actually, but he did score on the rebound.
Yeah, that's right. Not glamorous, nor spectacular, but no less crucial. It pretty much describes him as a player.
Bayer claims it, safe hands. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Out to the left it goes. Rice. Puskás. Ødegaard. He's shifting through the gears here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Makelele. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Kante. And this is Kante. Ødegaard! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's brought a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Dumfries. And it's Dembele. Oh, it's come loose. Makelele. Van der Ven makes the interception. Matheus Cunha. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Thuram. Threads one in. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. And he is going into that little black book. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Bayer, in the context of the game, he must save it. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. And here's Dembele. Dembele's delivery. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Tries a shot! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, this looks sharp. Raul, can he get onto this? Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Makaleli. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Played out to the right. This is Dembele. Now it's Dumfries. Odegaard. He's a sharp little ball here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. De Jong. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That has been cut short. He's in a great position here. Tries to pass it through. He could be in here. Goes for a shot! He has done it! And there is the big 200. Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Puskás, and he's being shifted off it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Raul. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. And he's gone backward here. Can he finish? Showing good feet. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull.
He's having a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Zanetti. Raul. And it's Zanetti. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's fabulous. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Conte. Can he get it through? Dembele. João Cancelo does really well to win the ball there. Dumfries tries across. No way through, so back it comes. Van der Ven.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Tries to thread one through. Odegaard. Quick look, then plays it in. There's the shot! Van der Ven is there to clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he's intervened well there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Always going over the top.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Now it's Raul. Oh, good spread. Ødegaard. Ødegaard going face-to-face with his great rival. Matheus Cunha. De Jong. Vardiol. Oh, super find. Schlotterbeck goes sliding in. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pass somewhat off target. That's a cute ball. It's a goal kick. Raul. Matheus Cunha. This is De Jong. Spread it left. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's got away. Big chance! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Good effort from distance. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Thuram. It's a pretty loose pass. He's having a go! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. This might spell... And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Pretty robust defending.
And it's De Jong. Rice tries to play it through. Rafael Leao takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Bayer Leverkusen grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. De Jong. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Mbappe running with the ball. Van der Ven with the slide tackle there. Looking to play him in. That looks a good ball through. He is through, and the shot! And it's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Now it's Mbappe. Shot a goal! They've scored! And what a climax we have here! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Rice, and it's Denzel Dumfries. Vardiol. Puskás with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And that's that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. This, of course, the instantly recognisable backdrop to many a famous European night. Football's ultimate theatre. And we're underway.
Daniele Massaro is someone I see as a very versatile forward, Peter.
He's played right across the front line, hasn't he?
Yeah, deployed everywhere in midfield too. As a matter of fact, he's played in defence on occasion, and relatively late in his career, I think the powers that be decided that he's best played through the middle.
What a good decision that's turned out to be.
Yeah, San Massaro.
Now it's Puskás. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's there!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the counter is on. Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. Raul. Ball played for Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. And smartly reclaimed. And he's lost his man here. Mbappe. Decent chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Now it's Kane. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Makaleli, a player who needs no introduction. Massaro. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Kane. Schlotterbeck promptly onto that, and that is that. Look at the space here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Puskás. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
And this is Raul. So much. He's having a shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous...
Kane! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
That's a decent clearance. Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Played into space out wide. And they've got rid. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Raul. And here's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good play on the left-hand side here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Mbappe. Fired deep towards the back post. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Conte. Can he get it through? Massaro. He's through, it's one-on-one. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi. That has been slung wide. And he has been fouled there. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, they are now a 9-man team. And he's quick to snatch it back. Can he get on the end of this?
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Kane looking to play it into the box. And he's gone looking for safety. Kane with the delivery. Oh, what's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. That is good strength. He's got away. Mbappe. Pinged towards the front line. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona have done extremely well to go in at the break with their lead intact despite the obvious disadvantage. I think energy levels have to be preserved in this second half to prevent fatigue from setting in, so I'd expect a shutting up of the shop to try and kill this game off.
Barcelona have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And the action is back on the way. Time and again they are repelled. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Raul looking to add to his goal. Now it's Puskas. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Threads one in. Kane gets into a good position. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Barcelona have a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is tough.
And the shot! And he hits the net! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got four. That is Rimchard, surely! Now that was quite some save.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
It's their second corner of the game. Van Dijk clears it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Hernandez. Makaleli. And this is Kane.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bayer claims comfortable.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Makaleli. Raul. And here's Rijkaard. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Fernandez. Oh, what a ball! Puskas can so cleverly bypass the press. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's the end of that. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. Look at bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty. To increase the lead. battles the bar. Quality ball. Now it's Kane. Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Raul with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Raul has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. Puskás. And it's Salah. Foot in. Mbappe. Nice physical challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aims beyond the defence. And a chance! It's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Fernandes. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And it's been played through. They're urging him to... He's had a shot! And yes, it's there!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking to play him in.
That's going in strongly.
Hakimi concedes a free kick for that. Hakimi has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
And that has left him in a heap. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Knocks it into space. Great vision. Shoots! He scored! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Well, that pass isn't the best. He's found a way through. Fernandes. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Messi. And he was quick to react. And that's it. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Mbappe, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Barcelona are utterly focused on their objective here. A single point and the job is done. Can they do it? The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle. Barcelona cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. João Cancelo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely aimed pass. Nicely weighted ball. And he's going for goal! Mighty close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
It's more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
That's good vision. Now that's well seen too. Hazard. And it's De Bruyne. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Applies the finish! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Cannavaro drives forward on the overlap. Hazard. Now it's Puskas. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he was quick to react. Played into space. He won't be happy with that one. De Ligt. That is ended up in no man's land. He's gone for goal! Missed by a fraction. An uncompromising challenge. Makalele gets good distance on it. De Bruyne stood up well to him there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thuram. Rijkaard. Now it's Puskas. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's De Bruyne. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shot a goal!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Looking for options for movement. That's a shade optimistic. Cleared without complication. Works it forward, and it's made its way to him. Thuram! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.